Today, nothing happened. That's right, former OnePlus founder Carl Pei has officially launched the Nothing Phone 1 during today's live stream event. Of course, we already knew some of the key details about the phone prior to its launch, but now we've got the full spiel. I'm Harley Morano with Android Authority, and in this video, I'm going to be telling you everything you need to know about the Nothing Phone 1. Starting with the design, the Nothing Phone 1 is constructed with an aluminum frame that is sandwiched between Gorilla Glass 5 on the front and back. The phone also features an IP53 water and dust resistance rating, which is not the highest rating out there, but hey, some ingress protection is better than none at all. Looking at the front of the device, you're going to find a 6.55-inch OLED display with a 1200 nit peak brightness, 120 Hz adaptive refresh rate, and support for HDR10+. There is also a fingerprint sensor embedded into the display. Flipping over to the back of the device, you'll notice a transparent glass back design, which lets you see the real working innards of the phone, similar to the design language found on the Nothing Ear 1. Of course, you'll also notice the centerpiece of the phone's unique design, known as the glyph. This is composed of LEDs laid out in specific patterns that perform a variety of functions. For instance, the lights can pulse when you receive a message, they can also flash when you receive a call, and there's even a charging animation when you plug your phone in via its USB-C port. The glyph can also act as a key light when recording video with the rear camera, and there's even a small red LED indicator that blinks when you're recording video. Looking under the hood, the Phone 1 is powered by the Qualcomm Snapdragon 778G+, which is considered to be an upper mid-tier processor. The phone also rocks an Adreno 642L GPU and either 8 or 12 GB of memory. You've also got the option to equip your Phone 1 with either 128 or 256 GB of UFS 3.1 storage, and no, there is no support for microSD expansion. While these processor specs may seem underwhelming to some, hardware is only half the picture when it comes to phone performance. And if you want to find out just how well this phone performs, be sure to subscribe to our channel and keep an eye out for our full review on AndroidAuthority.com. Carl Pei claims that the Nothing Phone 1 features all-day battery life, equipped with a 4500 mAh battery. Now this is actually the same capacity found on the Samsung Galaxy S22 Plus, which from our experience provided us with around 7 hours of on-screen time on average. Until we run our battery test, we can only hope that the Phone 1's battery performs just as well, if not better, than the S22 Plus. The Phone 1 also supports 33-watt wired charging, 15-watt wireless charging, and 5-watt reverse wireless charging. And unfortunately, a charger does not come in the box. So hopefully you've got a spare USB-C charger lying around. The Nothing Phone 1 is also designed with a dual camera system on the back of the device. The main shooter is a 50-megapixel wide-angle camera and uses the Sony IMX776 sensor. Meanwhile, the second camera is an ultra-wide 50-megapixel shooter that uses the Samsung JN1 sensor. On the flip side, the Phone 1 also comes equipped with a 16-megapixel front-facing wide-angle camera that uses the Sony IMX471 sensor. It is worth noting that Nothing actually released samples of its rear camera ahead of its launch, and a good portion of the launch event was actually shot on the Phone 1. However, it will be interesting to see how the cameras perform in non-staged, less ideal conditions, such as in low light. And honestly, we can't wait to do our own suite of tests. In terms of video, the Phone 1 is capable of shooting 4K at 30 frames per second or 1080p at either 30 or 60 frames per second. The phone can also shoot in slow motion up to 120 frames per second, but only using the main camera. When it comes to software, the Nothing Phone 1 will ship with Android 12 and the Nothing OS skin pre-installed, which claims to provide a clean, stock Android-like experience with no bloatware, complete with Nothing's typography, color scheme, new widgets, and design language. The Phone 1 will also come with 3 years of upgrades and 4 years of security patches. Now, if you want to get your hands on the Phone 1, you've got a couple of options. The entry tier model will run you £399, which is around $475 US. For an extra bump in storage, that's going to cost you £449 or roughly $535 US. And if you're looking for the highest spec Phone 1, it unfortunately won't be available until later this summer, but it will cost you £499, which is approximately $594 US. The device will be available in Europe, Australia, India, and many other countries, but sadly, the Nothing Phone 1 will not be coming to the United States or Canada. There is a possibility of the phone coming to the US at some point in the future, but it's more likely that residents will just have to wait for the Nothing Phone 2. And if you want to learn more about the Nothing Phone 1 or read the full spec sheet, make sure to check out our full article. But I'm curious, now that all the details are out, what do you think about the Nothing Phone 1? Do you love it? Do you hate it? Are you excited? Or do you think it really wasn't worth the hype? Have your opinions changed? Let us know in the comments down below. And while you're down there, don't forget to like this video, subscribe, and hit the bell icon to be notified of when we upload next. For all the latest and greatest in tech, be sure to visit our website at androidauthority.com. I'm Harley Moranin, and I'll see you in the next video.